Hi, folks, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. We are actually a teen! At last!
Finally, we're 13 years old!
Indeed, after surviving another attack and making a friend in the process, we find ourselves coming into our 13th year on the stratospheric colony.
Yeah.
We've snuck out before, we've saved lives, but we've also lost people. You know, we're growing, we're learning, we're doing stuff. What do you want to do today, Allison?
Now that we are a teenager, we've survived another glow, and each time it gets a little spookier, and people are dying around us, and our colony might be in trouble, and we're having premonitions and visions of past lives.
I don't see how we need to worry about any of that. We're a child. Well, barely a teen. But point being, we're you know.
We're still a kid. Let's have some fun.
Exactly. Those are problems beyond us, I think.
True. We're feeling real good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, have we explored during, what is this season?
Quiet.
Have we explored the forest during quiet?
I don't think so. And I think it also resets during quiet. So everything there should be new.
Ooh, are you cool if we go out and explore during quiet?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
I'm very curious to see what this is like.
Let's get our stats up.
And our pet comes with us.
Indeed.
Oh, it's
Here's a little Hopeye.
Hopeye.
They're so cute. They're so funny.
Oh, shit. I meant to double check and make sure which one of us is
I think you
narrating.
narrated last time.
I think I did, yes.
Okay, then I will go.
Go for it.
All right. Hopeyes are usually docile little creatures. They don't even come up to knee height. They eat grass and hop away when you come near. But something has riled this group up. You see them fighting each other, getting in close, then rolling onto their backs and kicking with their big foot, punting each other up 2 meters away, up to 2 meters away.
Oh.
It's neat behavior, so you sit and watch until you suddenly realize you're surrounded. They've stopped fighting with each other and are staring at you. They pounce.
They attack?
They attack.
Oh no.
It's like I ate a cookie right before this. No,
You got cookie in your mouth?
I didn't think this through. Okay. Let's do this thing.
Okay. We need to get 27.
Okay. Let's start with reds.
Okay. Look at all the little Hopeyes. Yeah.
Look at all them Hopeyes.
Hopeye facts. We've got plenty of them.
Yeah.
They're so cute. Nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no,
we got this.
We have done it.
Yeah, that works.
There's no reason not to just...
Yeah, just...
Okay,
sure.
That's fine.
Yeah. Cool. Ooh, we got
animals and toughness.
Toughness.
Nice,
cool.
nice. And also because because we're heroic, because we volunteered to fight, we get additional physical stats. So this was a very good call.
Yes! Okay, perfect.
The cute little critters kick you, but you kick back. You send them scurrying back off to pick on smaller creatures than you.
We just kicked them?
We kick. And they respected our authority.
All right.
Hey, big guy.
The kickers become the kicked. I don't know.
Indeed, yes. That classic saying.
Yeah. It's this thing.
Yeah.
It's the fucking centaur creature.
Yeah, the nude unicorn centaur. It's great. You walk into a clearing and immediately stop in your tracks. There's a Unisaur here. You've seen them before, but they still fill you with a sense of awe. Be as quiet as possible.
Be as quiet as possible. Definitely. Eat some snacks.
Beep, beep, beep.
Nice.
We'll do... probably done.
Yeah.
Because we're going to get a nice little straight here. And
Yeah.
we love a straight.
Yes.
Okay. And then...
Can probably do the same thing here. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll take it.
Woo! Lost some kudos, but that's okay. Lots of strength.
Yep.
And
+2 animals. As you settle in to watch it from behind a strand of mush trees, the Unisaur looks up towards you, startled for a moment. You try to hold perfectly still and quiet your breathing. After a tense moment, it goes back to its business. First, it sniffs out a good tree and rubs its scent glands, the scent glands of its neck against it thoroughly. Then it pees like a crystal waterfall. I think we've read this before.
Yeah.
Yay, we're happy. It was great. It was a really good experience.
It peed. It was so majestic. Okay, this is going to trigger something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I've learned. Okay, we've learned that if we keep on doing the yellow ones, it sends us home. So I'm gonna do a bunch of other things before we do the yellow one.
Oh.
You come across a float cow that seems to be ill. She's floating upside down, a meter off the ground, kicking her segmented legs into the air and periodically as though trying to right herself. Her slitted eyes look at you imploringly. She makes a helpless lowing noise and tries again to flip over, but her ratio of gas to liquid must be unbalanced. Figure out what's wrong with her, milk the float cow, pop the float cow, leave it.
Pop the fucking... No, don't pop the...
Let's figure out what's wrong with her.
Let's figure out what's wrong with her, yeah, before we start doing stuff.
Although, milking it appears to be the answer, because this requires the harder animal.
Maybe we just milk
Let's
the
just
cow.
milk the float cow.
Yeah. All right.
It's hard to milk a float cow that's upside down. She struggles and kicks her legs as you try to flip her over long enough to get to her udders, but thanks to the combination of might and empathy, you manage to calm her down. She's still sick. Milk's supposed to collect in her lower udder, not in her gas bladder, but at least she's balanced now and she has a chance to get well on her own.
She flipped.
We did it.
New perk.
Upgrade
Level
pet
2
cars
pets.
via relaxing in the park.
Oh, neat. There's another question mark back there.
Good call.
Try. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. There's a bunch of them. Okay.
A nearby pond has dammed up and washed out the path here. The path continues on the other side.
Oh, we've done this before too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
But that's fine. It's easy. Bravery. Oh, man. We're so fucking brave.
Let's see. We'll do 2, 3, 3, 5.
Cool.
And then.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We're walking on easy street here. And this was an easy challenge.
5, 5. Nope. I'll make this one 5. Yes.
Sure.
Incredible.
Woo!
3 stars.
Oh my god.
And 1 bravery to show for it.
Yes.
You bravely fall in and get wet.
Great.
You flounder towards the other side, soaked but victorious.
Well, we got bravery though.
We did.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Log.
There's so much. Huh.
This planet is full of all sorts of bugs.
I think we did this one before too. I think. Go ahead. Keep going.
Little wrigglers, hopping beetles, shining creepers, and snaily things. Oh my! You crouch in the long grasses and explore a square meter in great detail. There's so much to see. You don't even know what all of these things are. They might not even have names yet.
Touch one?
Ew! You touched it!
You got bravery. All right. Cool. What else? I guess we had not had that before.
An unseen path digs under your feet, engulfing you up to the hip in a large drift of fresh spark snow. You lose a boot while floundering in the snow banks and have to spend some time digging it out.
All right.
Let's get our boot back.
Let's do it. An easy perception challenge. All right. Yeah, you got this. Nice. Nice,
I know
nice,
I
nice.
don't actually have to lose my kudo, but I think it's okay. It's only
okay.
1 each time.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, cool. You tunnel through the weird snow, popping your head up at regular intervals to see where you're going. Some funny creatures pop up out of the snow to say hello. They look like pill bugs and are only about the size of your thumbnail.
Oh.
They appear to be eating the snow, not you, so you leave them alone. Every so often, they square up with each other and emit tiny bursts of flames. You can't tell if it's an intimidation tactic or a mating display. You heard the snow was flammable. Huh. Neat.
The snow is flammable?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds so dangerous.
You stop for lunch, eating an earth treat grown from your own greenhouses. Watermelon. Nice and sweet. Like a more solid Watato pod. You munch away, spitting out the seeds.
Oh. Practice seed spitting.
You take the challenge seriously, lining up targets and keeping score. Your aim improves.
Cool. Oh, we had watermelon. That's sweet. And
Okay, I'm
another
gonna
one.
actually, since we're running
We're
out.
so tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do whatever Dis's event is.
Okay. And then we'll go, like, relax for the next month.
Yep.
Yeah. That
We
sounds-
got a bunch of stats from this.
Oh,
so,
yeah, this is
it's
really
definitely
great.
been worth it.
Oh, absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
probably better to just burn through it anyway. Because
Mm-hmm.
okay, hey buddy. You find Dis sitting on a large flat rock on a hilltop, eating a sandwich and looking totally at home, far from the colony walls. Join him quietly, chat with him, find your own rock.
Join him quietly.
You sit down next to Dis and get out your own lunch. some soy cheese cubes and crackers from the cafeteria. You listen to the jungle sounds and think how nice it is just to be free and in the open and not confined to the tiny box hurtling through space. Then, quite out of the blue, the rock you're sitting on stands up and starts walking down the hill. Oh, okay. You crouch and look over the edge of the rock. You're a couple meters off the ground, balancing on spindly legs like a spider's. 8, 10 of them, evenly spaced.
What?
You realize the rock also has eyes at regular points, which you'd mistaken for shiny black pebbles embedded in the stone. One of them swivels up to stare at you. You gulp and try not to scream. Dis gets shakily to his feet, trying to keep balance as the creature under you slowly clambers forward. He grabs your hand to help you up. A stressful event!
Oh, try to be brave. Okay, again, we got this.
All right, here we
Oh,
go.
look at this. Look, fucking hell yeah. Beautiful. Amazing.
Okay,
All right.
let's do 3,
Mm-hmm.
5, 5, 1.
Nice.
And then we'll do whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Whatever.
Done.
No stars, but that's okay. We got bravery, though. So brave.
You swallow hard and control your fear. Barely. Actually, this is kind of neat. Biologically fascinating!
Biologically fascinating.
Cat animals.
Nice.
You're too busy taking mental notes about the creature's anatomy and behavior to worry about your own safety. It totters along, using its long legs to pick its way through the bushes and uneven terrain. It might have had its legs curled up under its body earlier to perfectly camouflage itself into a rock. After a minute, the creature crouches down to look at something, and you two jump off.
Oh, nice.
You're impressed that Dis kept his cool, and you tell him so.
Actually,
He says.
I was kind of freaking out on the inside.
You laugh and say you were too. It's funny. Dis might suck with people, but he's kind of badass when it comes to non-people things.
Aww. All right, we gotta go home.
We
Plus
got
2
two friendship. Let's go home.
All right, we're back.
Yeah, that was great.
Hell yeah. I think we got a lot of red stats up.
Yes.
Which was pretty great. Oh.
You wake to the sound of your parents arguing in hushed tones, clearly
Oh,
trying not to
no.
disturb you. You blink away the sleep from your eyes, eventually remembering, wait, isn't today your 13th birthday?
Okay, now we're 13.
Yeah, now we're
Okay.
13. Where's your birthday cuddles? Your parents always make a big deal about your birthday. You peek out through the privacy curtain on your bunk and listen in on their argument.
You're being unreasonable.
Your mom says.
Roscoe is a teenager now. You have to give them the opportunity to take calculated risks, or they'll start acting out. That's just what being a teenager is.
Going off into the wilderness isn't a calculated risk, your dad replies. It's too dangerous. It's weird to hear your parents arguing. If they ever disagree, they sort it out quietly or go to mediation. This time, they sound really upset. It's unsettling. I think I should. The danger isn't. You don't need to.
You don't need to? I don't know. Oh.
Ugh.
Oh, more stress?
Whatever. At this point, doesn't matter.
Uh,
They glance at you. Your mom holds up her hand to silence you and goes right back to talking.
Geranium,
She grates.
you've said yourself that we need every person out there surveying for edible native plants. You're even going yourself. Why not our child?
Your dad flails his hands helplessly. Because, Flulu, they're our child. It's our responsibility to keep them safe.
You're not keeping anyone safe by coddling them.
Your mom almost shouts, and your dad flinches in shock.
Roscoe's survival depends on them understanding this planet we're living on, so you're not doing them or the colony any favors by pretending like that's not the case.
Won't you two just shut up? I can take care of myself, needs bravery, and stay quiet. Want to do the brave
I
one?
can take care of myself.
You point out that you saved Tammy's dad while sneaking out, so clearly that's proof that you can handle yourself. Your dad's shoulder sags as he shakes his head. You barely even know what's out there, kiddo, he mutters. Your mom's fierce expression softens.
Hey, Roscoe. Sorry. It's your birthday today, and here we are arguing like a pair of assholes. Happy birthday.
They both give you a hug.
We meant to order up from the canteen and have your usual birthday breakfast, but we got talking about how Utopia's opened up positions and expeditions for kids 13 and older, and, well, that's you now.
I suppose we'll have to let you spread your wings someday, your dad relents. I just feel better knowing you were safe here inside the colony walls. He gives your mom a faint smile. We decided early on to let you choose your own path in life, so if you want to join expeditions, we're behind you. Just be safe. So we can now not have to sneak out.
Okay.
Thank
we
goodness.
Can join expeditions.
Yes.
Neat. And I guess that means we have people with us when we do that? Is that what that means? Huh. All right, it's mid-quiet.
Well, before we go to sleep. Hey, Tang.
Hey.
Tangent is standing still with her face held up to the sky, letting blue snowflakes land on her cheeks. They melt almost immediately. She doesn't move as you approach. After a minute, she winces and rubs her eyes. It stings, she says, because it's made of acid.
Acid snow?
Sounds gross. Run away from the acid snow. Acid snow?
Yeah.
Tang nods. The HoloNet entry says it isn't harmful. It freezes at 12 degrees Celsius and turns it into tiny crystals that are so heavy they fall from the clouds. You can see them under a microscope. She sticks her tongue out and lets some of the flakes fall on it. It tastes kind of sour, but sweet, she observes. Fascinating.
Huh.
Tang pulls a sample jar out of her coat. We know what it's made of, but our understanding is incomplete, she says, and places the jar on an outcropping of rocks. The big mushrooms changed in shape and color before the snow begins to fall. I wonder, is there some sort of signal that precedes the change of the seasons? What happens if I expose samples collected in dust season to snow from quiet season? A small, excited smile creeps across Tang's face. There's so much to learn about this planet. I can't wait. You and your brother are so much alike. Tang narrows her eyes. Yes. We used to get that a lot, she says. I guess it's still true. If you think sneaking out of the colony is the same as valid scientific research. She frowns at you. He's so dumb, she mutters, and shoves her hands under her arms. He only cares about feelings, especially his own.
He needs some time off. I know. We're getting there.
You find Dis sitting on the mouth of one of the wall's drainage sewers in wet season. Excess rainwater is diverted out here so it doesn't flood inside the walls. In the meantime, it looks like Dis has set up his little base here with pillows and a stash of snacks. His alien communicator device hisses with static. He looks up from his hollow screen as you pop your head inside the drain.
Hey, Roscoe,
he says quietly, before going back to the game he's been playing. What are you playing?
What are you playing? You haven't heard of it?
He says, without looking up.
I made it myself.
You squeeze into the narrow drain and sit down next to Dis. On his holopad is a picture of Mars, and you watch him drag a match from the sidebar and drop it on her face. Little animated flames wriggle over the picture, leaving parts of it looking charred. It's pretty crude, but you think you get the point. Where'd you learn how to do that, and what happened with Mars?
Where'd you learn how to do that? I think it's pretty simple,
Dis says. The light from the holoscreen reflects in his eyes, and he looks at you in the gloom.
People on Earth used to make this kind of stuff all the time, and I have a lot of time to learn new things.
What happened with Mars?
Yeah.
Dis shrugs.
Same thing that always happens,
he says. He resets the game, then drags a bomb from the sidebar onto the picture of Mars. It explodes, and the picture disintegrates.
She booked my name down for every appointment with the nanoprinter because she thinks my clothes are always torn up and dirty all the time.
He continues.
So I got in trouble for wasting resources. I tried to tell him it was her, but Mars never gets in trouble. Everyone likes her.
He mumbles.
But it's fine. I don't need anyone to like me. I don't care if they hate me. I hate them.
Oh, I see. Dis goes back to playing his game, content not to talk to you. I want to try? That's really unhinged. You need help. Why don't you just talk to Mars instead?
Try that one. Yeah.
Dis snorts.
Yeah, right.
He says.
Talk to Mars? No way. She'll just make fun of me even more. Why should I bother?
He says, going back to his game.
I don't care.
Teenagers!
Teenagers indeed. We're getting there, unfortunately. You find your dad comparing some plant samples. When he sees you, he puts down his test tubes and gives you a big hug.
Hey.
Kiddo, he exclaims. Then kneels down to look at you in the eye. I've been thinking. I want to say I'm sorry your mom and I were arguing on your birthday. We disagree sometimes, just like every couple. But it's unfair that you had to see how the sausage is made. Sausage is made. Sausage is made.
Sausage.
You had to see how the sausage is made.
The sausage. My daughter.
My son, my child.
My little kiddo. I was really upset.
Yeah, let's have him say I'm really upset. Yeah.
Your dad's face falls. I know. I'm sorry, Gooseberry. Here, I hear the depot's open now. Go get yourself a piece of candy or something on me. Your mom and I talked it out, he continues. We're both just really putting our everything into the farm right now, and it's making us kind of snappy. You don't have to worry about it, okay? He squeezes you in a hug. If you want to join Utopia's exploration team, just be careful. It's dangerous out there.
What a fucking rough 13th birthday for
yeah,
them.
I know. This was not the best.
Oh,
I mean, we have a pet now.
Yeah.
Pets are great.
That's great.
Do we want to sit on the wall with Dis, or do we want to go to the creche?
Let's go to the creche.
Okay.
I feel like we're getting close to outgrowing the creche, but the creche is for everybody, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so...
You look around the lounge. Some friends are here. Who do you want to hang out with?
Oh, Cal, Anemone, or Tangent? How about Cal?
Cal, indeed.
Yeah.
Cal is practicing hoverboard moves. Corey, get away from the computer.
Oh. She will turn
Corey,
it off.
Corey, maybe. Corey, maybe don't. Okay.
Corey.
I think she's okay. Boy, all right. Sorry. Because the board never touches the ground, the adults can't really complain. And this way, he has pillows to land on. He's working hard, trying and failing, flip after flip, but hasn't even broken a sweat. He waves you over.
Hey, Roscoe.
He says cheerfully.
Do you want to practice with me?
You practice with Cal for about an hour. It's exhausting. By the end, you're sweaty and a little sore, but you feel good.
Resting.
You promise him you'll come back all month and keep him company. And
Cool.
we got toughness and friendship.
Cool.
Love it.
Upping our toughness even while we're relaxing.
I love it. I do indeed.
What do we want to get rid of?
Maybe
Either
stress
of these?
cry.
Yeah, we probably don't need the stress cry anymore, I guess. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So we can up our individual stats. We can go exploring now that we legally can do it.
We could up combat, or we could go legal explore. What do you think? Oh, we also should maybe up our yellow stats. Yeah. I don't know.
We do that with life sciences probably for
Let's
right now.
do it. You down with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Come on,
Yep.
pet. I don't remember her pet's name. It's so long. Every
Or
time.
not life sciences.
Humanities. Creativity, persuasion. We should do that.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah. Okay. Congruence. Yay.
Congruence asked you to take a stack of blank paper and a box of pencils from the classroom nanoprinter and pass them out to the class.
Today, we will be practicing our handwriting.
She announces. You hear Tangent groan beside you. But Congruence, she whines, why would we ever need to write by hand when we have hollow palms?
This exercise will be part history lesson, part future skill.
Congruence tells the class.
In the future, you may not always have access to holopalm technology. Our replicators and computers will break down eventually, and when they do, you will have to rely on low-tech solutions to everyday tasks. So, first lesson, how to correctly hold a pencil. I guess they've never been taught.
Yeah. You and the other students get to work learning how to print by hand. It's a little bit like holding a stylus, but the texture is all wrong. Your letters are small and cramped, and you have trouble keeping them in a straight line. Tang, though, is suffering the worst.
Oh no. Ha!
Mars laughs.
Looks like we finally found something Tang isn't good at. Look! She keeps mixing up her lowercase a's and e's.
Tang is used to using a stylus with her hollow palm, but she's never actually drawn the letters. She fumbles like a child, bashing her fists against the hollow palm for the first time. It's painful to watch. You can tell she's getting more frustrated with each letter.
Oh.
Mars, on the other hand, has lovely penmanship. She could even write in cursive.
My papa taught me when I was little.
She says, showing off her paper.
Cultured people know how to write for real.
Writing by hand is stupid anyway. I'll help you, Tangent. Is that handwriting or is it a seismograph?
Oh my God. I'll help you, Tangent. Let's help Tangent. Oh.
I don't need your help.
Oh, that's right. Tangent's independent.
Tang sneers. She hates being bad at something, but being patronized is even worse.
Sorry, Tang.
Just let me do it myself, she grumbles, balling up her fifth piece of paper and tossing it on the floor. Mars laughs, but after a few minutes of tense silence, she looks over at Tang's work.
You're pressing too hard.
Mars tells her softly.
Oh, softly. So I yelled it. Loosen your grip. It's different from typing in the air with a stylus. Try moving with your shoulder instead of your wrists and fingers.
Tang takes a deep breath and tries again, slow and deliberate. Mars nods and slides closer, putting her hand over Tang's and guiding her pencil on the paper.
There, see? You're getting it.
She murmurs. Tang's cheeks go pink. After a minute, Tang eases her tension, and her writing starts to flow more naturally. Thanks, she stammers, pushing her chair away from Mars.
Oh.
Cute.
Oh, that was so sweet. Oh. Oh. I really like Mars.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. I like her a lot.
I like them both. They're
both
good.
good.
I love
love
in this game.
all of these characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so hard to pick one that I want to go like hang out and do stuff with because I enjoy them all.
I completely
At least so
agree.
far. Yeah. All right, we are in
early pollen.
Hey, Dad. How you doing?
What you want to do?
Check on our dad first real quick. See, Dad, go inside. Don't be out.
Your dad is sniffling and sneezing pretty bad this morning.
Whoa.
Yeah. He collapsed around this time last year, so you've been feeling anxious about his health, especially now that the pollen is back. He's working hard in the fields, respirator hanging from his neck as he grunts and shovels dirt into the wheelbarrow. He sees you coming and stands up straight, coughing a little as he stretches his back. Hey, kiddo, what brings you out here? Dad, you have to wear your respirator. Working hard or hardly working?
Put your respirator on, Dad. I feel like we're at that point where we'd start saying stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. Your dad makes a blah, blah, blah motion with his hand. I do. Don't look at me like that. I'm just getting some fresh air. It's hard to breathe with that thing on.
That thing is so that you can breathe.
Yep. I'm racing to get these pixie beans in the ground, he continues. We're all set up to have a great harvest in time for Vertumnalia. He leans on his shovel, tucking one foot behind the other and rocking back and forth. Truth is, I've been working like a dog. I'd love to get out of here for a while. Hey, what do you say that you and I go for a little walk? He says, brightening. I know you don't get outside the walls very much either, but we could do a little nature walk. I study all the plants the foragers bring back, but I've never really seen them in the wild. What? No, wait, it's dangerous out there. You want to go outside? Sounds great.
Either you want to go outside or sounds great.
Which one?
I don't know. Because he doesn't normally want to go outside.
No.
Right? You want to go outside? That's a little unusual, right?
Sure, your dad says. People can want to try new things, right? Your mom doesn't see the draw. He continues, flipping his shovel up, onto his shoulder and picking his way carefully out of the turned fields. She likes what she can control, you know? But there's a whole planet out there, and I want to go explore. He stops and doubles over, suddenly racked with a coughing fit that makes him unable to speak. He tries a few times to catch his breath, but each time he just starts coughing harder. The pink pollen in the air swirls and eddies around you both. Maybe you should stay indoors.
Yeah, maybe.
A walk will do you good.
Maybe you should stay indoors.
Oh, your dad wheezes. You are just like Instance, that old stick in the mug. I remember when we were younger, she would always walking around with her nose in everyone's business. She always thinks she knows what's best for people. Despite his brave words, he has to hold on to you for balance as he catches his breath again.
Dad.
Okay. Maybe now's not the best time. He gasps, finally putting his respirator back on. But you and me, we have a date with the outside world, kiddo. I'm taking a rain check. Whew, he says, his eyes red-rimmed and streaming from irritation. I can't wait until Instance figures out a treatment for the shimmer thing. She says maybe next year, maybe the one after that. I'm gonna be the first in line, you bet.
Seems like, it's looking a little rough.
Seems not great.
No.
I agree. Seems not
So
great.
he wants to go outside? That's, like, not his thing.
No.
At all, right?
No, like even last month he was like,
Yeah.
it's dangerous out there. Nobody should go out there.
That's odd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's very peculiar.
Peculiar.
Peculiar? Peculiar.
Peculiar.
Thank you.
It's a hard word. All right. So do we want to do, we could do another thing in school. We could do the job that we have that sometimes leads to the secret fun time club. We could go outside. What do you want to do?
Maybe we'll do the job because
Okay.
that'll get some more yellow skills up. I
Yes.
feel like we probably need to do a little bit of yellow and maybe a little bit of blue skills too. Organizing
Persuasion.
and persuasion. Yeah, let's do that. Get a blue and a yellow.
Yeah. It's another meeting of the secret fun times clubs.
Woo!
You're trying to figure out what to do today. It's your job as vice president of fun ideas, but you're having trouble coming up with something. Think, Roscoe, think. What's that smell? Tang asks as she joins. You think she means someone farted and you giggle, but then you can smell it too. It's like burning mustard or spices, strong and acrid.
Huh.
Then the overhead lights start to flicker.
Huh? Oh, that keeps happening.
Mar says with a shrug.
Like, the same time every afternoon. Nobody knows why. It's a mystery.
She and Tang look at each other, then at you. A mystery! I'm gonna sit this one out. A mystery!
A mystery. Let's hope we don't die.
They jump to their feet. There's a mystery afoot, and the Secret Fun Times Club is gonna solve it. Tang brings up a fresh notepad from her on her hollow palm and adds 2 bullet points. Clue 1, weird smell. Clue 2, flickering lights. Cal sniffs the air.
The smell's coming from that vent.
He says, pointing at the screen in the corner. Need perception, organizing. So get up close and sniff. Get a schematic to see where the vent goes.
Get up close and sniff.
You use your smello sense to detect hints of things cooking. Maybe you should check the cafeteria kitchens.
Okay.
It smells awful in here. Auntie Seaton is here, fanning the nanoprinter with a cutting board while it belches out foul black smoke.
Oh gosh, kids.
She says,
Don't come any closer. This darn nanoprinter's on the fritz again. Everything that comes out is awfully burned, and I don't want you to breathe in the smoke. Every gosh darn day.
she mutters under her breath. You look up. The lights are flickering here, too. There, did you see it?
Oh.
You take a closer look. There's some kind of black dust near them. It's weird. Little clumps of it are stuck to the wall and ceiling, all around the outlet in the back of the nanoprinter, too. You climb up onto the counter, much to Auntie Seaton's annoyance. When you put your hand near the black dust, your hollow palm makes your hand tingle, like it's vibrating slightly.
What?
Tangent climbs up to you and tries it, too. Electromagnetism, she confirms. The ferromagnetic materials in our hollow palms are reacting to the presence of the magnets, or an electric current. I think in this dust? She makes a note. Clue 3, electromagnetic dust.
Huh.
Auntie Seaton shoos you out of the kitchens.
Out! Out! Go play somewhere else, my darlings. Oh, we've got supper to prepare.
You follow the clumps of black dust through the lounge, down a long hallway to the children's creche. It's quiet here, and instinctively, you all walk softly and stop talking. You slow as you approach the playroom. The creche playroom is empty and dimly lit, except for the holo projector in the corner showing a purple teddy bear, the one that electrocuted your friend Tammy. It keeps flickering on and off.
Oh.
Bravely enter the room, convince Mars to go first, wait for somebody else to go first.
Bravely enter the room.
Oh.
As you step in, all the lights in the room suddenly turn on. 2 musical toys start playing all at once, and a toy robot begins spinning in circles, whirring. Mars shrieks. Tangent rushes suddenly forward, grabs a glass from an art table, and slams it down onto the counter. "I caught it!" she yells.
Whoa. What did we find?
This art is so cute.
Oh, that art is really good.
You gather around to see. Under the glass are what look like 4 round metal things, like ball bearings. As you watch, one of them starts to roll. It advances to the edge of the glass, then rolls in a ring around in the inside. It stops. Then a pair of long silver antennae emerge from the top of the ball. They click together, producing a bright spark of electricity. You all jump back. The other 3 balls gradually wake up and begin snapping their own antennae. I think we solved our mystery. This is not my color.
Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah.
She's usually purple.
Yeah, she's supposed to be purple, Tank says with a growing smile. Sure enough, you find more magnetic black dust and something else. Tiny bite marks in the electric cord leading to the holo projector.
Oh.
They must be feeding off the electricity, Tang explains, then storing it like a battery to use in self-defense. And this dust must be their excrement.
Oh.
Fascinating.
The electromagnetic dust is there. Okay. I wonder if that's what killed Tammy.
They were disrupting that.
They were
yeah.
disrupting it because we didn't even know at the time like what was going on.
Mm-mm.
And it turned out there were little tiny creatures in the creche that were like chewing on the holo projector.
Yeah.
Wow.
You report your findings to Dr. Instance. She discovers these pests have in fact been siphoning off electric current from your ship since it landed and are responsible for some dangerous power surges.
Wow.
One such surge must have been the one that killed your friend Tammy. From a quick look around the room, everyone knows it. An enemy rubs Cal's back as he stares at the ground.
Oof.
Instance sends you all some kudos and thanks. Well, that's a mystery
we got
solved.
That. The mystery of the weird smell. And how Tammy died.
So it wasn't sabotage. It was just the local...
Wildlife got in. Wow. Holy shit. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like it was just a bad accident.
It truly was.
But it is maybe just a reminder of like, even when things are going well, this world is a little weird.
Yeah. Wow. That was so unexpected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at all the kudos we have. And we're feeling
60.
good. We're slightly rebellious.
Just a bit.
Mid-pollen. All right. What should we do next? Talk to Mars. Oh, I guess Utica is scolding her. Or
Yeah,
something.
it looks like it.
And furthermore, your attitude toward your elders in general is entirely disrespectful.
You find Utica delivering a scathing reprimand to Mars, who is doing her level best to look like she'd rather be anywhere else.
You speak out of turn, you question the council's decisions. If you disagree with an order, you simply do not do it. I could go on. Do you need me to go on?
Mars scowls.
No.
She replies. Utica clicks her tongue.
I honestly thought better of you, Marzipan.
She chastises.
I have seen the sort of natural leadership ability I remember from when I was a girl many years ago.
Mars doesn't roll her eyes, but you get the sense it's a close call.
She's almost, yeah. Her eyes like twitched.
Yeah.
You need to set a better example for the other children.
Utica continues.
It's okay to have your own opinions, but you kids can't just do whatever you want. You have to follow the rules and respect your elders.
I am setting a good example.
Mars retorts, stomping her foot.
Hello? The only reason we're here is because a bunch of people knew living on Earth was nonsense and decided to do something different.
Udicott looks scandalized, but Mars just continues on.
Maybe kids should have more authority. We're the ones with the new ideas if you will take us into the future. Wait, new ideas that will take us into the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mars is right. Hey, don't speak for all of us. Stay quiet and respectful.
I kind of want to stay quiet and respectful and let this continue. I don't know. What do you think?
Sure.
Mars is right. Hey, don't speak for all. I don't want to say, hey, don't speak for all of us. Or maybe we jump in and we show a little bit of bravery. I don't know. Where are we go? We're probably going to lose some kudos or something, or we'll be rebellious.
Yeah, I think it'll probably affect our respect rebellion meter.
Yeah. Mars is right.
Okay.
Yeah, friendship with Mars too. See?
Mars insists.
Everyone agrees with me. You might be on Vertumna, but your ancient old brain is still stuck back on Earth.
She takes a deep breath and for a moment seems much older.
Governor Udicott, we need higher walls and more aggressive farmland cleaning, and we need it now. Are we here to stay on this planet, or will we just sit around until the jungle swallows us back up?
Udicott's mouth opens and closes a few times. Then she puts her hand on her forehead.
Both of you, get back to your duties.
She sighs.
Marzipan, we will talk about this later in private.
Mars is gonna be a leader one day.
One way or another.
One way or another. She's gonna make it happen.
Yep.
Dad is still outside. God
yep.
damn it,
He sure
Dad.
is, isn't
Go
he?
inside. I really wonder if the shimmer is making him like want to go assimilate out into the woods or something.
That's distressing.
I don't like that. Do we want to do one more thing? What do you think?
Sure. What would you like to do?
How about we go do combat? Because look at that. It's really low.
Okay. Combat. It is.
Yes.
Defense training.
Defense training.
Here we go.
Yes. Oh, fuck. Yeah, right. I voiced him too.
Yep. You've heard Security Chief Rhett is on the lookout for lookouts. That is for kids to chill out on the top of the walls in the afternoon and count Xenos. Sounds way better than going to class.
Nice.
He gives you a once-over, eyes narrowed.
All right.
He says,
Look over there at the end of the field. What does that sign say?
read it out loud because our perception's pretty good.
Fuck yeah, read it out loud.
You can read the sign easily. It says, if you can read this, your eyesight is 20/20.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's a weird sign. What does that mean? Rhett nods in approval.
That's really funny.
Good, you pass. Come back next month and I'll put you on the roster.
All right.
All right, we got duty on the garrison unlocked.
Here we
Nice.
go.
Oh, I really want to do that. Can we do that next month?
Sure.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I'm like excited. Sorry, you're concentrating.
No,
I'm
you're
getting
good. You're good. Yeah, of course we can do that.
Yes. Please.
There we go.
All right. We're getting a little stressed out. Oh,
You're getting older. It's that magical time in your life, full of discoveries and possibilities, when children become adults and their bodies change in weird, wonderful, and often embarrassing ways.
woo.
When you were younger, Congruence gave you a class at gave your class a frank presentation about preparing for the changes your bodies would experience in the next few years. Which parts of the presentation were relevant to you?
I just read them ahead.
Yep.
The bottom one.
Menstruating and breast growth, voice changing, getting erections, none of it. I'm like a doll down there.
Fuck. That's really funny. Well, which one do we want to hear about? I'm probably gonna have to read it in Congruence's voice. Let's start with periods and boobs.
Okay.
Let's start at the top.
I think this is,
or is this
no,
like,
this
is this choosing?
This is
Or
us.
what is this?
Yeah, this is us literally deciding like what our character is going to experience. This is
Oh.
not Congruence
Oh,
teaching
oh.
a class. This is like basically what gender presentation, or what sexual presentation.
Got it. Okay,
Um,
this is what kind of secondary, I guess, sex characteristics
Yes,
you want to
thank you.
develop.
That's the one
Yep.
that I'm looking for.
Got it. Well, then I guess we'll go with the bottom one. None. We're like a doll down there.
We don't want it.
No, thanks.
Thanks to gene tech, your body doesn't need to conform to expectations of
yeah!
sex and gender. It's the future.
Love it.
You and your friends giggled your way through Congruence's presentation and left with a new appreciation for the wonders of the human body. Puberty had felt like something that would happen so far in the future that it didn't apply to you. You put it out of your mind, even as you noticed Cal's voice begin to drop and Mars starting to dress differently. Until one morning you wake up and...
Oh.
You can tell you're in a weird mood. Yeah, you can tell you're in a weird mood before you even open your eyes. The sound of your parents moving around your quarters irritates you. Why can't they be quiet? Why do you have to live in the same room? Why can't they just leave you alone?
Fuck yeah, mood swings.
You
13.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
You throw back your privacy curtain and snap at them to shut up. Your mom and dad blink at you in shock for a few seconds. Then your mom's face goes red.
Excuse me, kid. You do not speak to people like that.
Screw off. You're not the boss of me.
Screw off.
Your mom opens her mouth to yell at you, but your dad raises a hand for peace. Hey now, let's walk it back a bit, he says diplomatically. Roscoe, you can't expect total silence when we all live together like this. If you're cranky in the mornings, you need to go to bed earlier. Teenagers need more sleep. Your mom opens her mouth again, but your dad continues. Flulu, we'll try to be quieter. Roscoe is telling us that they are starting to need more space, right? He's so reasonable, it makes you even more angry. How dare he try to understand? You roll over in bed and sulk until they leave.
Yes, we are truly a teenage exocolonist.
It's finally time.
Fuck yes.
You end up sulking for so long you miss the window for breakfast in the canteen, and now you're hungry and upset. You scroll the colony social media to try to take your mind off whatever is going on with you today, and happen to see a photo of your friends hanging out together in the construction lot for beside engineering. That makes it worse. Your friends are having fun without you. Even though you chose to skip breakfast, it feels like a personal insult. How dare they? Don't they know that you're sad? Gain status hormones.
Oh, that's a thing that's a thing we're gonna have to deal with now is hormones?
Maybe.
What?
What is happening? You feel so on edge today that everything that happens feels so unfair and tragic. Like you want to punch stuff and then cry about it. Like you want to be left alone, but also so desperately want attention. It feels like a new font of energy is starting to bubble up inside you. Dangerous, uncontrollable energy. Welcome to puberty, Roscoe.
All right, we've got our first batch of teenagers going through puberty on a new planet together.
You know it. It's time.
How's it gonna go? Not great.
Maybe good, maybe terrible.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Ooh, boy. All right. Well, that was fun. Do we actually want to do one more thing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. You wanted to do Lookout, right?
Yes, I did want to do Lookout. And then that's probably...
It's Perception and Animals, which are two that we have pretty clearly.
Oh, that'll up them?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Wait, hold on. Where's our Perception?
Our Perception is our best stat.
Oh, it's so high.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. I mean, I want to do that, but maybe we don't need to do that. You know
I
mean?
think it's redundant.
Yeah,
personally.
let's not do that. Let's do either a blue or a yellow one instead. Damn,
Okay.
I was so excited about that, but oh well, it's
Sorry.
fine.
Actually, organizing looks like it's pretty close to us being able to get a thing from it. So yeah, let's try to kick organizing up over 30.
Okay, sounds good. We might get another scene with our friends over here too.
Mm-hmm.
Work in
Yes.
the depot.
You're scrolling through the hollow novel behind the desk when Tangent comes in. She pauses and looks uncomfortable then when she sees you and Mars looking at her, and quickly disappears into the shelves. You and Mars shrug.
Okay.
A few minutes later, Tang comes to the counter with drops a fistful of candy. She shifts from foot to foot as you ring her up, jostling up and down and rubbing her stomach. I also need something from behind the counter, she says quietly. Some medicine. You ask her what she needs, and she mumbles a name. You can't hear her. Can you repeat that? She mumbles it again, a little louder. Mars stifles a giggle. I'm sorry, what? Tang rolls her eyes. Stars, she curses. I need fart pills, okay? The stupid alien bacteria and all the weird native food makes my stomach upset.
OMG!
Mars laughs.
You have blue gut? Really? Dang, the perfect has blue parts.
Tang crosses her arms and looks miserable. You give Mars a questioning look.
Blue gut?
Mars says.
You know, when you keep farting and farting all this, like, blue dusty stuff.
Mars leans over the counter to get a better look at Tang's backside.
Oh, no.
She says dramatically.
White was not the best color to wear today, Tangent. Your butt's as blue as Roscoe's hair.
Mars cackles as Tang anxiously cranes her neck to look at her rear.
No.
Mars!
No, Mars!
Liar. Tang mumbles, not meeting your eyes. Just give me the pills, please. I don't want to talk about my stupid body. Try to lighten the mood, be sensitive and nice. Don't say a word.
I wonder if lightening the mood will make Tangent like us less. I don't know.
Maybe.
Try that. Let's try it. Oh, okay.
You fill the order and tell Tang that you hope it helps. Otherwise, she might just she might just blew her kudos for nothing.
Oh, no!
Mars shrieks with laughter.
Yeah.
She exclaims,
I hope it's a real gas.
"It's not funny, Mars." Tang whines. Just shut up. Mars hops the counter and gives Tang a hug, which Tang accepts reluctantly.
Aw, come on, Tangaling.
She says.
It is kind of a little funny, though.
Tang pouts. Tang pouts, and Mars continues.
Look, there's a lot of things in this colony that kind of suck. Like, the nanoprinter is always busy when I want to do my nails a different color. But when things are sucky, you just have to laugh at them. Joking about the bad things makes them feel less bad.
Tang musters a tiny smile. I guess, she says. Don't make me come up with a pun, though. I absolutely refuse. She leaves, looking a little lighter and more relieved than when she came in.
Oh, they're so sweet. I'm glad.
That's one where it's like they had to know that Tang was going to be okay with that play. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because otherwise that could have gone really badly.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Yeah,
We
agreed. We didn't get friendship with Tang, but we did, I think, got more friendship with Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Okay.
Did that boost it over?
Are we
Not
up?
quite?
You-
Oh, come
Wait.
on.
Really? It's not? Wait, go look at it. Yeah, it did.
No, but it must be 30
5?
maybe.
Oh, boo.
Sorry.
All right.
That's a bummer.
That's okay. You harvest a sturdy mushwood log. Well, I mean, we could do that next time. We could try and, like, up it a few, like, get it up a few more points and, knock it over next time. And I don't know what else we want to do next time. There's so many. I realized we've been focusing, like, on a bunch of specific things, but we haven't, like, done the greenhouse. We could go do an expedition. We've
love to
never
do
hung
at
out
least-
with an enemy.
Yeah. I mean, we have when we play sports ball
that's
or
true.
do combat training. Technically, it's hanging out with an enemy.
That's true. That's fair.
But yeah, I definitely think all of those are good options for next time. I think it would be great sometime this year to do an expedition. I only mentioned that because we're actually kind of blowing through it. But yeah, I also think that getting organization up would be great. I think trying out some of the places that we haven't really done stuff in would be great.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
I think we've got a lot of good options.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, next time we'll sift through those options and decide what we're going to do.
Sounds good. See you then.
Bye.